Greetings to my spiritual baddies and zaddies, my conscious co-creators, and my mindful mommies and misters. Hello, I am Shariya Wise. I am a being who creates to inspire high-frequency living, and I'm so grateful to have you here with me. As you can see clearly from the title, we are delving into my mindfulness practices. For your convenience, I've added timestamps down in the description, so without further ado, I bring to you my mindfulness practices in action. Yes, ma'am. Okay, you guys, so full transparency, it is actually nighttime and I'm getting ready for bed. So this is my mindfulness practice, and typically I do my mindfulness practice in the rising when I first wake up. However, there's no time to do mindfulness, right? So I'm literally going to do my mindfulness routine as I would normally do it during the day tonight, which is probably going to lead to a really good sleep. So we're here for it, right? So guys, when I smudge my being, when I smudge my space, I always smudge myself first. And I like to just close my eyes and envision the smoke from whatever I'm smudging. This is Palo Santo. And I like to just literally just picture it in my head, cleansing my aura. Cleansing my aura. And the light bubble that I'm in that protects me, like just cleansing it, you know, revitalizing it, rejuvenating it. And I don't see it in any particular way. There's no right or wrong way to see it. And also what's also powerful is just knowing that your intention with the smudge, with the smoke, is to cleanse and clear your space and your aura. Just having that knowing and that intention is also just as powerful. So y'all, I just did my Sis You a Bad Bitch music meditation to raise your bad bitch vibrations, just to set the mood off. I smudged. And so what I typically do actually is meditate in front of the window open. Now it's nighttime right now, so I have my window closed because, you know, privacy. This here is like my own personal altar, okay? It's not my ancestor altar. This is my altar. Let's get into my actual mindfulness practices, okay? Ancestors, my spirit guides, my universe, thank you so much for consistently guarding, guiding, showing, leading me, telling me, assisting me, helping me, navigating me, helping me navigate. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for co-creating with me and moving things and doing things on my behalf that I may not be able to physically see or tangibly touch in this moment, but I know what's happening because I am physically living in work that you have already done, work that we have co-created together. Sent to me intentionally or unintentionally via conversations, thoughts, social media, spell work, witchcraft, what have you, any way, any means, anyhow, past, present, future. Those energies are immediately repelled, transmuted into love and light energy, with this love and light energy encompassing the energy of self-reflection, going inward and taking the focus off of me, motivating me, enhancing me, helping me move with more love, discernment, and motivation, receiving more fulfillment from what I'm doing, or triggering me to do something that is more in alignment with where I am going. Circulating around me consistently, holding the energies of confidence, high self-esteem, high self-worth, high self-value, self-love, actions, discipline, consistency, divine feminine attraction, allure, detachment, softness, and divine masculine within me to support my divine feminine, encompassing and holding the energies of love and grace and discernment and peace and calm. You guys, so that is another form of meditation that I do. I really just like to speak out loud, because when we speak, energy moves, regardless of if we're speaking with intention. But when we really know the power of our voice, and also knowing that energy just likes demand and intention, right? Energy really just likes to have a job to do. And so when you give it an intentional job, energy loves that shit. And that is another form of meditation. And so me personally, I love to put on frequencies, remembering that our body is like 70+% 100% water. Check out Dr. Masato Emoto's water experiment. But basically, when we speak into water, high vibrations, that water crystallizes into beautiful crystal formations. And us being water, when we have these frequencies that can attune our water-like being to higher vibrations, higher frequencies, and then also when we speak love and light into our water and just in general, because our body, our being, our water-like being is gonna feel and be receptive to the energies that we are speaking, is very powerful. So when we speak and we meditate, and we meditate in a verbal kind of way, you know, doing your spiritual protection, however your spiritual protection looks for you. You know what I'm saying? Doing that and speaking it verbally is very powerful. So let's get into this next practice. This is my intention book. I got this book off of Amazon. It is just a regular journal with a lock. The lock is not necessary, but for me, it just makes it feel more sacred. So I love the lock, you see? In this book, I have a list of my desires. Everything I desire, no matter how grand or mundane, how big or small, it really doesn't matter. It can be tangible or something that I just want to change within my state of being or enhance within my state of being. It could be anything. And I have a long ass list of my desires in this book. And so what I do is I have the list of my desires and I read each desire in the past tense as if I already achieved all of this, right? And anytime I think of a new desire, I write it down, literally, like, and no judgment. I'm very just like open with myself, really. This is like a self-love, mindfulness, self-discovery practice, right? It's really about the self, right? And so it's very important that we don't have any judgment or shame on ourselves when we honestly list what we desire. When we really set an intention with the universe, saying, hey, these are the intentions that I have set for myself. These are the manifestations that I am bringing in. Thank you in advance for co-creating and moving things with love and grace in divine time, with power and love to everybody and harm to none, to bring these manifestations into my 3D reality in divine time and as quickly as possible, with as much grace, love, flow, and fluidity. So it is. I'll read every last one of them, remembering to stay present, not doing it out of routine, really like reading every word, pronouncing every word in the past tense. So I'm actually going to do a few right now just to show you how I do it. So I'll say in 2023, I achieved a healthy and thriving gut. In 2023, I got me some new Uggs. In 2023, I achieved a fit and healthy body. In 2023, I achieved unwavering, loving confidence for myself. In 2023, I got more connected to nature. In 2023, I became more in touch with my spirituality. In 2023, I became a responsible plant mom. In 2023, I got me some new running sneakers, okay? But so that's how I do it, you guys. So because these are my intentions for 2023. I say it like it's 2024 and I had a super successful year and I achieved everything I desired because I deserve it, okay? That's how you say it. And you see how I was just saying it like mad cool and chill, because you want to always just remember when you're doing your mindfulness practices, whether you're meditating, it could be a self-meditation, my sis you a bad bitch music meditation, it could be a guided meditation on YouTube. It's really just really important, super important to have fun with it and flow with it and be really lighthearted with this, okay? You want to make sure that you're not doing anything out of need or desperation, more so just experiment and fun and, you know, imagination, you know, really tapping into that inner child's energy, just imagining, you know what I'm saying? And not putting any pressure on when things have to happen, really just like practicing the art of detachment. That's another thing that I've really been getting into with just like learning and testing my intuition is pulling cards. I'll go to a deck that I feel called to, right? A lot of times recently it's actually been my Everyday Witch Oracle. I have a little mini tarot. I said Oracle. My Everyday Witch Tarot. I have a mini tarot. But when I was first getting into pulling cards, the Reiki deck that I got from one of my local spiritual shops in New York City has been my go-to, and my first ever oracle was the Everyday Witch. With doing this practice, I have to consciously, logically know that, okay, I am a physical extension of my ancestors, of all the love and light in the universe, and so I am them, and so I am connected to them, and also too I am connected to the love and light in the universe, and so I can allow messages. And these cards to act as a vehicle of connection and communication to my spiritual world, right? So for me, that's my ancestors and the love and light in the universe. I'm also connected to God. I grew up religious, and then I transformed and created my own spirituality. So there's a lot of that in me already, right? And so, oh, the heat is coming up, you guys. So if you guys start to hear the heat, it's the heat, okay? But I take that as anytime the heat comes up, it's like, okay, bitch, you saying the right things, you on the right track. That's like, because I always meditate in this space. But anyway, okay, you guys. Which oracle should we pull from? I am going, honestly, to go with the Four Agreements oracle. My ancestors, spirit guides, divine feminine matriarchs of highest good and wisest, to have my absolute best and highest good at heart, my highest self, all the love and light in the universe, my guardian angels, God. Please speak to me through these cards. Can I please get a card that is for not only me, but the collective, for the person that's watching this video? What is something that they need to hear in this moment? Just one card. Thank you. Y'all, what pulling cards does for me is it really allows me to have more trust in my intuition, right? Because everything we have to practice. Let me get this card. Because everything we have to practice, and so everything is muscle memory, right? And so when you allow yourself to really really use your pineal gland, like use it, not only like take an act. Anyway, we're not going to get into decalcifying your pineal gland in this video, but when you actually take intentional time to use your intuition, use your pineal gland, use your third eye, right? That creates that muscle within the eye, right? Muscle memory. So anyway, the card that we have pulled is don't make assumptions. Ask for what you want. That is very powerful. That is also getting into that feminine energy, like I said. Really opening your throat chakra. You see the blue here, but then you also see like the orange. So it's just like allowing yourself to really be in that feminine energy, like the orange, the sacral chakra area, that womb space, knowing that you are attractive and you are alluring. And when you ask for what you want, you are deserving of getting what you need and getting what you want. So having enough love for yourself to ask for what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody is a mind reader, especially if you are a feminine energy who is wanting to communicate more with a masculine energy. Masculine is more logic, so you have to actually transmute your feelings into verbal expression. Say what you need, right? And so on the back it says, find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everybody has the right to ask for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no, period, And it's just about communicating and not having any expectations. So, yeah, we love that. So what I usually do is my skincare, right? And I'll do my skincare and I will say my affirmation. I'll say, today is a beautiful, lovely, peaceful, and creative day. My behaviors and actions match my intentions. I am thriving in my best possible timeline. I am magnetizing and attractive to everything and everyone I desire. I love catering to myself. I fully embrace and embody the most confident version of myself. I am consistent with my routines. I keep up with my mindfulness practices. I exude alluring goddess feminine energy. I am an extremely successful entrepreneur. I embody and embrace the energy of a wealthy woman. I deserve to live a whole and fulfilling life. I eat discerningly. I honor my vessel. I am fit. I am kind. I am graceful. And I am a great friend. I attract an abundance of wealth, money, and prosperity daily. I am open to receiving healthy pleasure. My life is so fun, fulfilling, and exciting in the best way possible. My businesses are immensely successful and thriving. I naturally balance my masculine and feminine energies to receive and achieve great accomplishments in life. I always feel beautiful, attractive, and amazing. I consistently and constantly make myself proud. I take actions to expand my value and worth daily. Today I set the intention to be a kind, loving, discerning businesswoman, family member, friend, and person for myself. So it is. Today's a good day because I said so. I'm responding to life responsibly, and I'm responding to life as it comes. I'm remaining present. I am grounded in my body, and I feel grounded in my body. Today's a good day. I'm making the best of today. So it is. Well, today is actually nighttime, so today's a good night. Well, tonight is a good night. And I'm making the best of tonight. So it is. Now, one thing that is very, very important for me for my mindfulness is actually taking the time to speak life and cater to my plant babies, right? Because I feel like a lot of times people buy plants for decoration and aesthetics, forgetting that this is a living thing. This is a living organism in my home that I chose to take care of, just like a pet. Like these are my babies, you know? So it's really important for me, for my mindfulness, just to know consciously that I'm nurturing the life that is around me. Like, universe, God gave me life. I'm going to nurture this life, take care of this life, because all of that comes back to me, right? And so, like I said, it's so important for me to just speak life into my girls. Like, this is my Pothos baby. Her name is Pothasia, but she might have a name change. We don't know. But for right now, this is Pothasia. And we love her, right? So I usually just have a towel here. Let me bring you guys down, actually, so you can see what's happening. So here we have Pothasia. So if you see some naked plants, that's because Mama's is, you know, getting them back to a healthy state of being. I heard somewhere that if the roots are good, then we can get these plants back to life, okay? So I love to just talk to my plant babies, give them life. Like, these are my babies, and they're strong, and they're powerful, and they're green, and they're luscious, and they're growing. And not only that, they are beautiful. They are the physical embodiment of just love and beauty and peace and calm and earth. And I just am so grateful for them to be in my space, be in my presence, and picking me as they plant mama. Yes, ma'am? Can I get a yes, ma'am? Yes, ma'am. These are my girls. I love my babies so much. You guys, I feel like if you have plants, I think it's really important that we give more intention and more care and love to our plants. So as you can see, we just picked a crystal. At first, I grabbed a bunch of my go-to crystals like carnelian, citrine, moldavite. Moldavite is not necessarily my go-to, but I was about to go to it because I'm thinking that it's the daytime. It's definitely nighttime. So I decided to just opt for a quick amethyst, right? And so how I like to use my crystals, I like to use my crystals actually in a few ways. I love crystal jewelry. First off, aesthetically, they look gorgeous, right? So, and having that intention with it is just a plus, right? And so I think I said that backwards. They're super intentional, right? And the fact that they're gorgeous is the plus, right? And so I wear crystals as jewelry, right? And then I also wear actual crystals. So you guys just saw me grab a few of those crystals. I ended up putting them back clearly. But usually what I do is I'll grab those crystals and I tend to either put it on my left side in my left bra or in my left pocket, just if I have pockets. And because the left side is the feminine, right? And so unless it's citrine I do tend to put on my masculine side, which is the right side, just because I really do want to help me harness and facilitate more the go-getter energy within me so that I can support my divine feminine. But a lot of times I'll put my crystals on my left side because that's the feminine energy, the attractive, the receptive energy, because I'm a lot of time calling in energies into my state of being, right? So if I'm using, for example, kyanite to help and activate my throat chakra, I'll wear that on my left side, my feminine side, because I want to be able to attract that ease and flow of verbal expression to me, right? Attract. But if it's something like my citrine or even like pyrite, fool's gold, my business, like money type of stones, not even money stones, but more so just like my business stones. Like I said, I'll wear that on my left side, my masculine side, because that's my business side. You know what I'm saying? So with me wearing those crystals on my body, I consciously set the intention for those crystals to help facilitate and empower me in specific ways, right? And so a lot of times if it's for my throat chakra, if I'm speaking, it'll be a blue kyanite, lapis lazuli, so on, right? Or if it's just for like to harness my creativity and I want to write more and have more just like clever bars, I'll use some carnelian, you know, really activate my room center, my sacral chakra, my creative energy, my creative space, you know. And so I wear it on my body, and it helps me facilitate and just embody the state of being that I'm looking to embody more efficiently, right? And another way that I like to do it, especially with these flat kind of stones, you see how she's just really flat, right? And they're like, I think these are called palm stones. The cut of it is like a palm stone, but this is an amethyst. Amethyst is just about peace. And I chose amethyst and just amethyst intentionally just because I am winding down for the day. So I'm doing this mindfulness routine, these mindfulness practices in the nighttime, right? At night. And so I just want to really wind down, calm my being, and have a peaceful state of being. And so what I'm going to do is actually hold this amethyst in between my palms and really envision the healing, peaceful, abundantly peaceful state of being that, and vibrations and frequencies that this amethyst holds into my being through my palms, moving up my arms, my shoulders, and seeing this in like a purple light, whether it be sparkly or like flowy or however it looks for you, swirly, milky, however it looks. And I just see this purple light energy just moving through my palms, up my arms to my elbows, to my shoulders, up my neck. Oh yeah, penetrating my throat chakra, moving up to my third eye chakra and my crown chakra, and staying with my upper top chakras and moving down to my heart chakra, penetrating my heart chakra space and the organs and energies and matter that takes up that heart chakra region, and moving down to my solar plexus chakra and doing the same. My solar plexus chakra region, penetrating all energies and matter, organs within that solar plexus chakra region, and then allowing this energy to gracefully move down to my sacral chakra region, sending an abundance of peace and calm to my womb creative space. Sending an abundance of energy, sending this loving, peaceful energy, this amethyst peaceful energy down to my root chakra. Allowing all my chakras to work in unison peacefully. Allowing this peaceful energy to exude out of me. Penetrate my aura. Penetrate all the energy and matter and space around me. Allowing me to be a beacon of peace and light, and allow me to have a beautiful, peaceful slumber. Allow me to wake up that much more revitalized and rejuvenated. And so what I just did, you guys, was visualize the essence, and I felt it too. And the more you like get into your spiritual practices and your visualizations, the more you will physically feel it in your body. I visualized the peaceful essence of this amethyst crystal penetrating into my body through my palms. And now I embody this state of being. I'm at peace. And that is the third way that I use crystals. Now, in the background of this video, what I'm actually playing, this is what I will normally play. Usually it'll be 528 hertz or 432 hertz, right? And I'll allow that frequency to play. Sometimes I'll do it on YouTube. Sometimes I'll do it on Apple Music. For just accessibility for this video, this frequency is actually just on YouTube. This is 528 hertz. Just one more time mentioning Dr. Masato Emoto's water experiment, right? And so remembering that we are 70 or plus % water, and so we can charge our being, charge our water-like being, allow the water molecules in our being to crystallize in high vibrational ways, right? And so having sound, literally just sound around you, can help to facilitate that crystallization of our inner being, right? Allowing us to get into stillness and mindfulness easier because we're tuning the water in our body to be of that vibe and that frequency, right? And so another way that I like to do this is actually with my singing bowl, right? This is honestly just a generic singing bowl that is painted red, right? And so red, of course, is the root chakra, but I use this singing bowl for whatever intention. A lot of times the singing bowl is just to tune the water within me, tune my being to a higher frequency, right? Everything is just mindfulness, right? And so I'll just sing it similar to how I visualize the essence of that amethyst crystal moving through my palm. The same concept, like me holding this in my palm and using my right hand to really, you know, do the action, and then my left hand to really hold and feel the vibration emanate from my arm up my shoulder to my other arm and up to my head, my crown, down to my root chakra and to my entire being. And I'll see it. And also it does help that I consciously know what's happening, right? Yes, ma'am. Something that is also very important with my mindfulness, and I would usually do this part of my mindfulness, this journaling part, right after I read my intentions in my intention book that I mentioned earlier, right? I do this right after that for the most part. And what I do, you guys, is I give myself journal prompts, right? So what I do, my generic journal prompt is just me scripting my day as if I'm reflecting on my super successful day. I already had the day that I set out and it was super successful, and I script it in the past tense like it already happened. That's my main generic go-to way. Now, what I've been practicing with my journaling more recently is actually giving myself journal prompts, right? So this here is actually my journal book. The first book, that was the intention book. This is my journaling book, and it just allows me to really just like invigorate my throat chakra, because it allows me to invigorate my mind and have different ideas about really like specific and deeper topics, right? And so I have 3 things I'm grateful for. And then I have today it would be nice if. Then I have how will I show up for myself today. And then lastly, I always like to have a different prompt every day, a mindfulness prompt. So the prompt that I have for tomorrow's rising is, what can I do today to make my life feel more heavenly? What part of life will I romanticize to feel that feeling? That's a good prompt. I forgot I gave myself that prompt. A lot of times I'll just have a trigger, like I wonder if, and so anytime I have those triggers nowadays, what I'll do is I'll just list it in my notes or something, and then I'll put it as my prompt for the next day to write out, just like, so what did I say? That was a really good prompt. What can I do today to make my life feel more heavenly? What part of life will I romanticize to feel that feeling? That's a phenomenal prompt. I'm really excited to journal about that one tomorrow rising. Okay, so I really just had to mention that. And then one last thing that is super important that I do, that I'm actually getting back with the consistency of doing, is charging my water. I done mentioned Dr. Masato Emoto's water experiment about 11 times in this video, but that's just because it's really just freaking powerful. These are just different ways of mindfulness. Remembering that when we speak, energy moves for us, right? And so when we speak with intention, it's just that much more powerful, because energy, the universe will always show, your world will always give you evidence of what you're saying and what your intentions are to be true. Okay? So when we start to do more our mindfulness consistently, and we have different actions of mindfulness, and we speak with more intention, we're going to start to see the energies moving in the way that we're speaking, right? And so remembering water holds energy. Water has memory, right? And so when we say, I love you, I feel so beautiful, I feel amazing, I am in flow, I'm in my body, I feel grounded, I trust myself, I trust my journey, I trust my path, I got this. I am love. I am a physical embodiment of love. I have high self-esteem. I am confident. I have high self-worth. I'm consistent, right? And then we drink it because water holds memory. That is powerful. I am seeing that my camera is about to die. Okay, so I'm going to end this video, start to wrap it up here. But you guys, that is my mindfulness routine in action. Me actually doing every part of my mindfulness practice. And so I'll do it in that order most of the time, but I don't give myself a particular order to get my mindfulness practices done. I just get it done every day consistently. Another thing actually that I want to mention, because I'm going to start implementing it more consistently, is reading books. So I have Think and Grow Rich, I have the Code of the Extraordinary Mind, I have Rich and Righteous, I have Your Soul Contract Decoded. I have a lot of mindfulness books. I also have the 4 Agreements, like we mentioned earlier. And so reading is also very impactful, and that's something that I'm going to be more consistent with and implement that in my mindfulness routine also. Okay, you guys, so let me know, you guys, how you're feeling. Let me know what mindfulness practices that you do. Like, I really want to learn what y'all do for y'all mindfulness, because I am all about learning new mindfulness. I love mindfulness, honestly. Like, so if y'all have something that I didn't share, like, let me know. But also, like, how are you feeling about my mindfulness? Like, would you try, or I don't like that word, but would you like utilize or give a go to any of the ideas? And like, so you guys, my camera literally just died. So I'm finishing this video on my phone. And what I was saying was, just let me know, what are some of your mindfulness practices? How are you feeling about the video? If you have any advice or any practices that you want to share, definitely share with us, because we have to share these things, guys. We have to share with each other, share how we're growing, because it can trigger growth and evolution for someone that may come across your comment. Okay, so let us know. And also, like, let me know, like, if you'd like to see my rising routine, my like spiritual girl rising routine, or even my nighttime routine, or any of my routines. Let me know what you guys want to see from me. I'm definitely getting more into YouTube. I finally have what I need to really be more consistent, so I'm just excited for this journey. So it would actually be really helpful if you let me know, like, or give me some ideas on videos and content that you'd want to see specifically on YouTube. So like longer form videos, routines, Wise Wednesdays, anything like that. Or even like, I live in New York City and I do vlogs. So if you want me to like go check out a certain spiritual shop, or it don't even gotta be spiritual, you want me to go to Dumbo? I'll go to Dumbo for you, babe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you. I'll do it for you. Okay, but regardless, I'm just so grateful to have you here. Thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. And if you're here right now, let me give me a plant emoji in the comments if you made it to the end of this video, just so I can see who made it to the end of this video, because that's just really helpful for me as a creator. Like, let me see like who's really like here vibing with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, or how many people are like making it to the end of these videos, because I want my content to be impactful. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys, let me know what you want to see from me. Follow me on all my platforms, you guys. And if I haven't said it already, definitely, and only if you're feeling the vibe, no pressure, but it would mean so much to me and be so helpful if you subscribe to this channel and turn on those post notifications, along with liking this video and commenting. The engagement just really helps my content get to people who may not realize that they need some, you know, divine feminine bad bitch energy within their state of being. You know what I'm saying? But yes, you guys, again, I'll say I'm grateful for you. Thank you so much for being here. If it feels like it's in alignment, go check out my other videos. I have some, I also have videos linked down in the description that can also just like help with, you know, just like life and like living heaven on earth, and just like evolution down in the description. So if that feels like it's in alignment, go check it out. Again, if the Sis You a Bad Bitch music meditation to raise your bad bitch vibrations feels like it's in alignment with you, I definitely recommend, at minimum, just go to the website and read those reviews, because it is so freaking impactful. It really allows you to harness that bad bitch energy. Bad bitch energy meaning you are divine feminine energy. You are alluring. You are attractive. You are also detached, and you are nurturing, and at the same time having enough divine masculine energy within you to really take care of your divine feminine, so you can have the soft life and be very much in alignment, vibrational alignment with the frequency of the woman, the being, the person that you are here to be. You know what I'm saying? That is so powerful, and it's such a powerful meditation. I've been doing it I created the meditation about 10 months ago, and my life has, in the best way possible, you guys. I am not the same person in the best way possible. I have changed for the better. I'm just grateful. I'm just so grateful, and I just want y'all to experience this. And the more you do the meditation, the more impactful it gets, and it's so versatile. You can do it on your way to work. You don't have to close your eyes. You can do it with your kids in the car. They're gonna feel the high vibrational energy. You know what I'm saying, you guys? So I'm not gonna drag this video out. That was my mindfulness routine in action. So if you want to see my mindfulness routine incorporated into my rising routine, because there's other things that I do within my rising, that is in addition to that mindfulness routine, let me know and I'll definitely create that video. And in the meantime, you guys, just remember to keep up with your mindfulness practices. Really be consistent with it and prioritize it, because we are here on earth to experience life, and life goes up and down. And so in those ups and downs, it's really good for us to just remain balanced within our state of being and our peace, because life will always happen, but we can still remain peaceful, okay? And peaceful is true wealth. Peace is wealth. Okay, you guys, so I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here once again. Go check out my other videos if it's in alignment. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, baby, with the post notifications, and like this video, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much, and I love you.